Good day everyone, and today I am going to present to you the Region 14 or the Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. So, the Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao was abbreviated as A.R.M.M. It was an autonomous region of the Philippines located in the Mindanao Island group of the Philippines that is consisted of 5 predominantly Muslim provinces, the Basilan, except the Isabela City, Lanao del Sur, Maguindanao, Sulu, and Tawi-Tawi. It was the only region that had its own government. The region's de facto seat of government was Cotabato City, although this self-governing city was outside its jurisdiction. The A.R.M.M. included the province of Sharif Kabunsuan from its creation in 2006 until July 16, 2008, was Sharif Kabunsuan ceased to exist as a province after the Supreme Court of the Philippines declared the Muslim Mindanao Autonomy Act 201, which created it unconstitutional in Sema v. Comelec and Dilangalen. On October 7, 2012, President Benigno Aquino III said that the government aimed to have peace in the autonomous region and that would become known as the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region as a compound of Bangsa or the nation and Moro. And July 2018, Aquino's successor, President Rodrigo Duterte, signed the Bangsamoro Organic Law or the BAL, which paved the way for the establishment of a new autonomous political entity in the area, the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao or BARMM. Going to tackle is one of the tribes found in A.R.M.M, which is the Yakan tribe. So first is the history of the Yakan tribe. So Basilan's nearness to Borneo has led to the theory that the Yakan originated from the Diak, but certainly Basilan's history is related to that of the Sulu archipelago. The Sultanate of Sulu became a center of power in the 1700s after defeating the Sultanate of Maguindanao. Its seat of power was Hulo, and it was ruled over the island of Basilan, although nominally having a little influence over the Yakan because they live in the interior. The Yakan, though, paid a yearly tribute to the Sultan. Islam is said to have started in the Philippines in 1380, but some scholars believe that Islam spread in some areas of the archipelago during the early 1200s. Then and now, the inhabitants of Sulu archipelago have been described as Muslims, although they have retained many of their pre-Islamic beliefs. The folk Islamic culture was because Islamic conversions were mostly undertaken not by full-time religious teachers but by Arab Muslim traders who traversed the Malacca, Borneo, Sulu, Luzon, and to Taiwan route. So next is the livelihood of the Yakan people. So the Yakan are basically agriculturists whose products includes rice, coconut, cassava, abaca, lanzones, cacao, and corn. The farm knife that they use for cutting and digging is the duhong, which is it is a sharp blade that widens from the handle toward its pointed end. Basilan's fertile land presently yields cash crops like coconut and rubber, which are cultivated in plantations that are owned or dominated by the rich Christians of Basilan. The coconuts are processed into copra and an export product. Yakan culture, customs, and traditions. The traditional classes of Yakan society still exist today except for the slave class, which was abolished when the Moro province was created by the American colonizers. Today, there are Datu, Pakir, and the common tao. The Tarsila, or genealogies of sultanates in Mindanao and Sulu, trace those leaders who truly belong to the royalty. This is politically important since a dato, to quality of sultan, must have parents of royal blood. Yakan society is patriarchal with the amana or the father as the head of the family. Yakan kinship is also bilateral. The panday who assists the woman who is about to deliver a baby is also assisted by the mother of the expectant mother or by any woman who has had previous experience in delivering a baby. As soon as the child is born, the first words uttered by those in attendance are Ya Allah, Ya Rasulullah, or Allah, we thank you for giving us a child, so that what hears first are the holy words of Islam. Puberty marks the marrying age. Traditionally, marriages are arranged by the usbawaris. In marriage negotiations, men have more rights than women. Women have almost no voice whatsoever. The girl's parents, particularly their descendants from the patrilineal line, have the final decision. Marriages between cousins are common because they kept the family wealth within the group of or clan. However, marriage between second cousins is prohibited because this is believed to cause misfortune to the community. This is consistent with the Yakan belief that the number 2 divides rather than unites. In the past, marriage with non-Muslims or Yakan was prohibited since such unions would bring impurity to indigenous traditions. However, this is no longer strictly followed. Now is the religious beliefs and practices of the Yakan people. Folk Islam, a combination of Islamic principles and traditional beliefs, best describes the Yakan belief system. The Yakan classify various spirits in heaven and in natural environment into good angels and bad angels. There are believed to be 99 angels roaming around the earth. The bad angels or Satan were created to occupy hell. There are 4 known types of Satan: the Samaaniya, or the chief of the Satan; Maliki Jabaniya, or the abductor of babies born in the month of Sapal; the just cause of temptation; and the Hawiya, or the caretaker of captured angel brought to hell. The Yakan believe that some sicknesses are caused by Satan. Such malignant spirits inhabit the natural environment. They may offended when mortals cut trees indiscriminately, throw waste in their dwelling places, and the like.